I wouldn't mind seeing him winning, just because when it comes to StarCraft 2, I am patriotic. SweRG for the win. However, there is one Protoss in particular that will make it very difficult to do so. Liquid Tyler, aka NonY, also known as the Husbandtoss, because he is of course recently married to the lovely Lindsay. Of course, he is as distinguished as a foreign professional gamer could ever be. He's been in Korea, he's been on top of the scene for years, but when it comes to his playstyle, he is like a surgeon with a fresh set of scalpels. Everything is precise, it is practiced, it is honed down to a science. Tyler does not rely on whims or spur of the moments or improvisation. He knows what he does because he has practiced it immensely. His build orders and every element of them are sharpened to a perfection that few other players have the stomach, the brains or the endurance to do. It is very different to see Tyler play from most other Protosses, and he will bring that to the Dreamhack table. He's always level-headed, and he has an incredible tournament experience that few others at this event could compare with. He is a top contender for sure, he's done it previously, and he just might do it again. Now these are some clips from old and new, showcasing some of those surgeon abilities, and I bet we will see just that tomorrow and during the weekend. Booyakasha.
He's going to flank NonY's forces with Zerglings from behind as well, and the Spinecrawler poking away. Nice force fields, though, blocking off all the Lings.
I can't believe he actually used that many force fields. If he's not careful, the Queen could go down. Hydra there, the better player than that, though. So really, NonY needs to be very careful here. A perfect surround here on all of these units with the positioning against the wall. Gonna help out as much as possible. And look at the force fields actually protecting those sentries. They can't even get out of there if they wanted. A lot of units are dying here. NonY doing a surprising amount of damage. I'm not quite sure why Hydra's moving in here with these roaches, because the Spike Crawlers, if he gets pushed back all the way, it's gonna get a lot of damage here, but he did get force fields. 4 roaches are gonna go down there. From those force fields, more force fields going to trap even more roaches here, able to block them off right there. So it looks like 4 more roaches are going to be going down. However, more roaches are reinforcing this. I don't know why these spike archers are there. The force fields are continuing to block in all of these roaches, able to completely annihilate that army. Wow. And Hydra GG's about as prematurely as it gets.
That was Tyler doing what NonY does, and I say he's very likely to win Dreamhack 2010. However, he is joined by a fellow teammate, Liquid TLO, Dario the Little One Wunsch, who, of course, I am a confessed fanboy to. And certainly, he's a celebrity when it comes to StarCraft and known by everybody by now. When it comes to playing StarCraft, it seems like TLO is powered by a discovery engine. He is forging creativity itself into a weapon against his opponents. But the question is that enough? It has often taken him very far, and he's won some impressive matches and almost won a lot more. But is his mechanics and macro ability up to par? Well, I would say they are, because TLO has recently confessed that indeed that is what he's focusing on practicing the most. It may not be what he's naturally most adept at, clearly, but it is something you can learn. It's something he's been focusing on improving very much. So I say that he is a very well-balanced player by now, with a ton of tricks up his sleeve. However, the question is, and I think we're all very excited to see this, is he in good form? Because, of course, he switched to SweRG not that long ago, a race that he loves, but hasn't had that much time with it. He also transitioned back from Korea, where he was living as a pro gamer, and is now based in Germany again. Has he recuperated from the jet lag and the transition? And in a video interview with TSL, he also announced to the world that he is suffering from some gamer-related stress injury in his wrists. Now that could pose a problem. I think TLO is more than likely to hit top 4. I'd love to see him duke it out against fellow teammate NonY. I think he very well might do it, and I'll be cheering for him to do so. I'm biased, yes. But does the Wonderboy have what it takes to take Dreamhack? Well, maybe this could be some food for thought straight from MLG Dallas.
Nice fungal growth on top, very well played. Well, there's another drop going on with overlords on the main base from Torch, starting to poke at those SCVs. Oh, this is gonna make so much damage. A lot of Zerglings roaming around this base, hurting so much Torch's economy, and now they're gonna slowly start destroying the buildings, but it appears that Torch won't be pulling back to defend. He's gonna pull ahead, so this is gonna turn out into a base race, I would say. Incoming all the units from Torch. Big blow there on the income, as you guys can see. And Torch advancing with these battle cruisers, this big fleet. Let me take the HP bars from there. I'm sorry, just way too much. Fungal growth, nice surround with the roaches, very nice concave there. And meanwhile, as you can see on the minimap, there's a lot of Zerglings chewing down all the buildings from Torch. So pretty soon Torch won't be able to build anything else. He's leading the charge here with SCVs on the front line, and the SCVs are just trying to repair the most they can while taking the first shots. And TLO was getting the greatest fire. Nasty Yamato cannon going down there. Oh, beautiful fungal growth once again, but it's gonna take so long to chew down all these units, and TLO doesn't have much here. He just invested most of his forces onto the advancing to Torch base. So basically we have a base trade at the moment going on, and Torch has a heavy fleet of battle cruisers destroying and wreaking havoc through all TLO's bases. Still is moving, advancing with this big fleet. TLO placed a lot of air defenses here, spore crawlers and spine crawlers, while building some hydralisks probably to fend off the assault from these battle cruisers. Nice fungal growth once again, holding off the units. Also, TLO just destroyed the base there from Torch, as you guys saw there on the minimap, and now we're gonna have a final face-off here.
TLO fighting! Well, we'll just see if we can put the fun in fungal growth all over Dreamhack. This is certainly an interesting autumn to be a StarCraft nerd. I'm very happy to say that I, for myself, will be going to my first live StarCraft 2 event ever, and the first time to Dreamhack as well, so that's going to be a blast. That is, unless the barbaric amount of snow that has been falling on Sweden the last couple of days will not hold me and every other nerd in our tracks to get there. But let's hope that does not happen. Next week I will bring you some very interesting announcements and some, in my view, lovely prepared content that's already pre-made that I will be releasing in conjunction with the launch of this thing that I've been talking about. And I'm very much looking forward to it. It's getting very close, nerds, getting very close indeed. But now I want to hear what you think. These are my top 4 picks. DIMAGA, MaDFroG, Tyler, and TLO. Now, of course, there are many others. Whiteraw, Huck, Morrow, so many more. That's my prediction. What are yours? I want to hear it. I want to hear it why. Please do so in the comments, in a video response. Flame me if you want. Praise me if you feel so inclined. Do give it a thumbs up if so. Now, I'm gonna get packing, and I leave you with this. Stay sexy, stay mannered, and own that ladder. GG and out.
이성우는 역시 강했다. 네, 역시 강하고 이런 큰 무대에 올라와야 이성우 선수가 제 실력을 발휘하는 것 같은 정말 멋진 경기요. 네, 그래서 더 기대되는 게 있죠. 자, 이성우 선수 정말 멋진 팩트의 능력을 마음껏 발휘하면서 지난해에 이어서 야, 멋진 경기 정말 무엇을 보여줄지 고개 갸우뚱. 근데 이미 세레모 뭡니까? 밥이잖아요. 예, 밥인데요. 밥을 던지는 세레모니. 너는 나의 밥이야. 네. 자, 그리고 설마 나 상의 다리하고 이게 되는데요. 네. 다리까지. 아니, 그건 아니에요. 야, 이거 설마. 수영세레모니. 야, 수영복입니다. 펜스장에 빠져들고 싶은. 네, 수영복이에요. 수영까지가 무슨 뜻인가요? 이 많은 사람들 앞에서 저런 용기가 진짜. 네. 양말을 신고 있는 센스까지. 설마. 이번에 우리는 결국 바닥까지 갑니까? 양말. 네. 바닥 들어갈 땐 양말 벗어야 해요. 자, 지금. 어디 가나요? 네. 제작진 방법입니다. 저녁 때리면 제 제작진 방법 카메라를 이끌고. 이상은 시원한 방향이 바닷물에 떠나서 못했던. 네. 바닷가로. 제작진 방향에서 안 했던. 오랍니다. 어디까지 갑니까? 앞으로 가나요? 네. 와, 정말 기분 짱이겠는데.
네, 이겼죠. 날씨. 이 무덤에 있어서 열대한 떠서 저기들은 얼마나 그리고 이상한의 플레이로 팬들의 가슴을 얼마나 또 청량감을 느낄 수 있는 거예요.
승리 이후에 수영복까지 갈아입고 와서 해수욕까지 즐기는 여유.
네.
이 정도 배짱이 있어 이게 바로 이상훈이죠.
네. 아마 이 장면만 보시면 스타크래프트 이게 맞냐 모르겠을 텐데. 야, 이상훈 선수 미래 준비한 수영복 세레머니 아직 모든 준비는 이미 끝난 거예요.
이 본인 인생에서도 진짜 먼 날 이 장면을 생각하면서 흐뭇하게 웃을 이런 이성훈 선수가 생각나네요.
네, 팀원들이
그래서 가볍게 맞아주는데요.
그리고 또 뭡니까? 이걸 또 상가